Morning guys, how you all doing today? I have just finished training this morning. It's 9:08. I've got to get back to home because I have Lila Saturdays from 9:30 because Jade works on a Saturday. So it's me and the baby today, and also George. And in fact, later on today, we've got to go over to some place about 40 minutes away and have all of our hands like moulded or printed or something into something for my nan's birthday. So the whole family on one side obviously are going to be doing that a little bit later on today. But also I just read in the comments from the video that I did last time about Molly's birthday. Go and watch that if you haven't had time, it's quite funny. Long time viewer Barry Duffy, I do recognise a lot of the names a lot of the time, wrote in the comments that he's having a bit of a bad 2017. So Barry, we're here for you, brother. Let us know what's up, and maybe there's someone who can advise you or help you, or maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something we can do to try and pick up your year for you if you're having a bad time. Let us know, man. Don't be alone in these situations. There's loads of us who can maybe help out. So yeah, let us know, Barry. Hope it's something that we can assist with somehow or another. Other than that, yes, busy week, crazy busy week. I've got a crazy busy week next week as well. I'm undergoing some sort of major transformations at the moment, not just in terms of my personal physique, but in terms of like work and all this other kind of stuff as well. So yeah, I'm going to tell you a bit more about that at some point, but it's quite interesting. What the fuck, Bitcoin? Can you believe the price of the Bitcoin? When I think how many Bitcoins I've owned like in my time, I mean hundreds, possibly thousands. If I would have kept them all and never ever cashed any of them in, I would be multi-millionaire right at this moment in time. So it does kind of make you look back and think, oh man, you know, maybe I should have just left them in. But it's easy, isn't it, with foresight? You know, sometimes you need the money and whatnot. It's not quite as easy as that. So, but yeah, still a very, very cool thing. I like the fact that cryptocurrencies are picking up as well. You've also got the what's the other one called? Ethereum, is it? Ethereum, something like that. That one's going from strength to strength as well. A lot of people always say to me, oh, should I buy Bitcoin? You know, should I get into cryptocurrency? And it's a difficult answer because it's so volatile. And you know what? You know, I've had Bitcoins before in exchanges, and like the Mt. Gox one, for example, and they just disappeared, and I lost everything. And although now with Bitstamp it seems to be, you know, pretty stable, you just never really know because it doesn't have all of that legislation wrapped around it like it does with a bank. Like really, unless something absolutely insane happens, you're always going to get your money out of a bank, or in England at least. You know, just because there's so much regulation, the government will bail them out, as we've already seen before. So there's not really any worry about it. However, when you start investing abroad, I know people that have lost money from Icelandic banks before, when it went bust, never got their money back, and I mean quite a lot of money. I know people who have lost a shit ton of money in Bitcoin when these exchanges just disappeared off the face of the planet, all sorts of stuff. So I can't ever really say to someone invest in Bitcoin because you could lose all your money tomorrow, but it's definitely worth understanding it, checking the market every day, and just knowing what's going on in case some situation does arise whereby you really think, you know, look, I know a lot about this, I understand the pitfalls, I understand the positives, and I'm willing to take that risk because I think it's the best thing for me to do financially. Then, you know, you could potentially get to that point at some stage, and then it's, pardon me, then it's worth doing. So yeah, you know, definitely keep an eye on it. It only takes, you know, 30 seconds each day just to keep on top of it, because it is the future, isn't it? I think personally, you know, a single worldwide global currency that's based around something internet based kind of makes sense. So yeah, definitely keep on top of that. And the other thing I was going to say as well is, a lot of people keep asking me, is the Mercedes my new car? It's not, it's Jade's car. I've still got the M6. I still don't really know what to replace it with, to be honest, and I'm not really bothered about it at the moment, to be honest. I'm still really enjoying it. So I'm still going through this process of buying the van. I think I'm going to go with the Transit Custom. I've really enjoyed the test drives I've had in that, and I'm just trying to decide on colour. In fact, you guys can help me with that. So with the Transit Custom, the one I would go for is the Transit Custom long wheelbase with the double cab. So it's got the back seats and the windows, then the bulkhead behind that, and then obviously the back part. The one I'm going to get is the limited one, not the sport one, just because it's just a little bit kind of, I can't really justify the extra money for it, and they don't depreciate as good as the limited one because there's more of a niche market. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for, but I don't know what colour to get. At some point in the future, I probably will get like a body kit and get the wheels painted or buy some new wheels, maybe put like a little spoiler on the back and kit it up a little bit. I just don't want to do it as part of the kind of original kind of lease agreement, because it just adds too much onto the monthly payments to make it worthwhile. So yeah, I will do that. But yeah, you guys let me know, what do you think in terms of colour? I think there's like white, red, black, like a really nice kind of metallic blue, a little bit like my car actually. The red is a flat red, it's not a metallic red. I think there's maybe like a couple of other colours as well, but let me know what you think, because I'm kind of undecided on which colour to get. But yeah, it's just the fact that like my car's in the garage, Jade's car's on the drive. Most of the time when I'm out it's during the day, and Jade's at home because she works from home. So do I, but you know, if I do go out it's usually during the day. So I tend to just use Jade's car, and then when I get in my car it just makes it feel a little bit nicer. So yeah, it's not permanently my car. Well, it is my car obviously, but it's not my car, if you know what I mean. But yeah, once I get the van, I'll probably use that a lot more. But my van is just sort of getting to that point now where it's a little bit liable to bust. So yeah, the Bang Bus Mark II is no more. And in fact, you know, the Bang Bus Mark I has been scrapped now. Like, I sold it to Pete, and Pete used it for fucking years. We went to France and back loads of times, did us really well, whilst I was in the Bang Bus Mark II, and then it essentially rusted to death and he had to get a new one. So the Bang Bus Mark I is actually officially not just gone, but gone. So yeah, there's that. And then the Bang Bus Mark II I'm going to be giving to my dad's friend, I think, as part of this little deal we're doing. So yeah, so that one will be gone as well, and then I'll be on to the Bang Bus Mark III, which will be a brand new one. The only problem is it's going to take 3 months to deliver it, which sucks, man, because like I'm really quite excited to get it. And I think I'm going to go for the 170 brake version. They do 130 and 170 version, and I test drove the 130. It's actually really nippy, drives really nicely. But then I'm thinking, oh, you know, for a little bit extra I could get an extra 40 brake horsepower. But then on the other flip side of that, you obviously have worse fuel efficiency. So I'm not quite sure, you know, what to do about that. So maybe someone who's got one can tell me what you think. Yeah, that's it. I may do another segment today if I get a chance, but I'm not quite sure I will, because I've got George and Lila and they're kind of time consuming. But yeah, possibly. If I don't, then peace out. Barry, like I say, get in touch, my friend. Always, you know, message me on Messenger or wherever the fuck you want. Tweet me, whatever, or write a comment on here. Send me a message, whatever. Don't be alone, bro. And I will see you all soon. Peace. The Angel Rays are back. Do you know what's really funny is Daniel, who's another long-term follower. Sorry, I'm kind of back before I said I was going to go, but anyway. Daniel, who's a long-term follower, you know, remember on the last video I had this like fucking lit up halo around my head? Daniel made like a little meme out of it. It's really funny. And we've got like a group on Facebook called Mr. Tybox 123 private group, I think it's called, like something like that. And yeah, if any of you guys want to join that, search it on Facebook and I'll let you in, and you know, occasionally we have a little discussion on there or whatever. So yeah, join in on that. And yeah, that was a funny meme, Dan. Nice one.